Hello everyone. So today I'm making some cake mix cookies. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you in a minute. But it's been a while since I made a video as myself and not like a character. It's really hard to stay motivated when no one really talks to you. So I just thought about what video could I make, and I decided I'll just make some cookies. I'm gonna make some cake mix cookies, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically when you take like a box of cake mix, like already pre-made, and you can use that to make cookies. And the recipe I'm using is, you have 1 bag of yellow cake mix from anywhere, doesn't matter, and then 1 cup of chocolate chips, and then half a cup of oil, and then 2 eggs. So we're going to get started on that right now. Can you believe it's already June? My birthday was 2 days ago, on June 1st. I don't think I can open this on my own. Just checking for any bugs in this bag, because I've had it for a while. Okay, so I don't see anything. That's good. Okay. But I'm not going to put this first, because I heard some people say wet ingredients first and then dry it, but some people say dry ingredients and then wet, but I've always done dry first, but I'm going to try the wet first. So of course that's the egg, so we're going to drop that in. And then the next one is the half cup of oil. So just pour that in too. And then finally the yellow cake mix, which I have right here. Let's see if this makes a difference, because I always put the dry first. It feels a lot smoother, so I guess that's why they say put wet first. So I put a tweet out a few days ago on my birthday, kind of revealing my age, but not really. I just said that I was born between 1990 to 1995. So, anyone out there who's disappointed by that information, well, I'll just go back in time and tell my parents to have me later. But yeah, I am an early 90s baby. So between 27 to 32. That's my age range. My age range. That's my age range with an N. Oh, this thing is mixing very nicely. But I am considering putting it in the refrigerator for a while because it's a little warm in here. So now the best parts, chocolate chips. It's very soft. It's not very thick like cookie dough because you're using a cake mix probably. But I think putting the egg in the oil first is actually a good idea. It is kind of warm in here, so this is looking pretty nice. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for a little while. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you do this at home, the oven has to be just like regular cookies, like 350 and for about 10 to 12 minutes. The other day I was thinking about my story, and I was thinking about how, because I had to get rid of a bug in the house, it's that time of year again. I don't know if anyone's ever done like a writing prompt or something like this, but like, imagine like your characters getting rid of a bug. I was thinking about the first group of people, first group of men, guys, whatever, from 1969, thinking about how would they handle a bug in their house that they had to get rid of. And I was thinking, of course Cliff I would not do what he would do in that situation. And I know he would probably step on the bug and probably smear it. Drew I don't think he would step on it, but like how would he get rid of it? Like would he hit it once and then put it outside? Because I'm also thinking about Liam too. I think he would hit it once and then just calmly put it outside. Keegan, he would, because I'm trying to subvert stereotypes. I think he would probably scream and run away. Or make someone else do it. Or maybe Jack would do that. Or maybe something even funnier. Jack would actually try to hit the bug, but he would miss every time. That could be something he would probably do. Yeah, I know the progress on my stories, I published the story last May, so 10 chapters in 1 year. I think that's pretty good. The middle part is usually the hardest part. I already have like the ending idea already, but the middle is just like the, what is everyone gonna do? It's kind of crazy, like how there was a time, it was like last May, I was like, what am I gonna name these people? Because of course, you know, where I got the inspiration from, there's 13 guys, so I was like, how do you split 13 groups? 13 guys into 3 groups, which is of course the music video that already solves that problem. But then I was thinking, like, what date do I start off with? And I think I was gonna go for like 1950 or something, because of the music video, like how everyone looks. But I decided, you know, the moon landing is like a good start off point because like pretty much everyone is familiar with that. So that's what I decided. And also putting them in Canada was also something that I just came up with, like saying like a lot, but I can't remember why I chose Canada. Like obviously I want to pick countries that speak English, but like there's that like again. But I wanted to of course pick something that was unexpected. In 1969, most men are like in Vietnam and fighting. Who's not fighting in 1969? People in Canada, so it works out. And the way I'm writing this story is like, I'm imagining it in my mind like a movie. This is not too much of a spoiler, but you know, when we're in the future in the beginning of the story, and then we jump to 1969, the day after the moon landing, the way I envision that scene in my head is like, if this were a movie or something, that's the scene that would probably come after. Because I think the cookies are probably cooled down by now. But anyway, I was saying that in Back to the Future it's not a very in-your-face beginning for anyone who's seen that movie. Because you know how the movie starts with I think it's a woman on the news talking about, it is a woman on the news, and you see Dr. Brown's office, you see all his stuff, you know, very quiet, not very action-packed intro, you know? Maybe that's what I was thinking when I put Audrey first before everybody else, because she lives in the future. So that's kind of like the setup for the whole story, because the company exists in the future, so why wouldn't I start there? And if I would have started with Drew in the garage being understandably sad about his brother, you wouldn't be able to tell this is a time travel story. I think it would have come out of nowhere. The bike at the end. So putting Audrey and Valerie first, I think, made a lot of sense. I don't know. I guess I just want to write the story very well. I just want to write something that makes me and other people happy. Like Back to the Future, like there's a reason why people keep coming back to it. Because I think for me, it's not, the time travel is like the backdrop of this good friendship between these two men. And you know, growing up, like, I didn't even think it was that strange. And I think it's important for kids to see that kind of male friendship representation, because you don't have to be interested in someone in a romantic way for you to care about their life. I think the cookies are cool by now. It's very cold. Okay, so what I usually do, because one time I tried to make cookies from scratch. You can guess how that turned out. The cookies, they turned flat. So I'm not taking that chance again, even though this is a box of cake mix. So what I do is I have like a test cookie. So we're just gonna have like a scoop of that, put it in the middle. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm trying to form this cookie like into a decent shape. That's one of the hardest part about making cookies, is that the wait is very long. It's usually about 10 minutes most of the time. So I'm just going to flatten that. Then I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. I have my clock right here. This is crooked, oh well, doesn't matter. So, 12 minutes. There. Whew. Okay, so now while the cookies are baking, while the cookies are baking, I want to say the reason why I said, well, obviously it's a reference because this whole world was inspired by a K-pop. Not really a K-pop music video, actually. If we're technically speaking, it's more like Japanese pop, but J-pop. But either way, it's a Korean band. When Morgan, he thinks they look like they came from like a K-pop music video set. I'm a general music fan. Like K-pop is not the only thing I listen to. I listen to other stuff too. But I have noticed like in mostly like Korean music videos, they're like really colorful with colorful outfits. You're thinking to yourself, there's no way someone would wear this out in public, casually. But that's the fun thing about writing like in the future, because you don't know how the fashion will be around that time. And I can write anything. And it's a kind of an interesting contrast between 2161 and 2786, because I know they're just in the company, but I'm going to ruin this name. And I'm the one who came up with it. Jikanme? Anyone out there who can probably say this a lot better than I can. Everyone is wearing like black and white. The only time you really see color in this management of the company is with the communications people. Not even 10 minutes yet. Still have a while to go. And this is just one cookie. So, oh, that reminds me. I should probably get a spatula. This is a regret that I shouldn't have. Well, maybe I should have it. I don't know. But I was very young. I think we were furniture browsing or shopping. I forgot what it was. But this woman came up to us and she said she wanted to offer me like an audition or photo shoot or something for me and my sister. And you know, now I know that some people, they get that too. But it was a surprise. Because it's like, at that point, like I still think this way, but I was like, I did not feel appealing at all. I just kind of like, okay. And then on the way home, my family was like, we're not even going to bother because it could be a scam. They tried to convince me not to go, me and my sister, who's older. And I was kind of upset about it. But now looking back on it, I'm like, maybe this is just, you know, that child in me being insecure, but to me it kind of feels like my family, they thought, who would want to scout you? I didn't think that back then, but I was thinking about it right now. Like, what if that's why they didn't want to take the risk? I mean, even if it's a scam, like, oh well, it's not a big deal, but the fact that my family didn't even try, maybe they were really just thinking about my safety, but even so, it's not like I would have gone there by myself. My sister would have been there, and they probably would have come with us too. And it's not like we were under contract. We could have just said, no, we're not interested in this. Or maybe it would have been bad. I mean, maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. Making YouTube videos and writing my story. Creating an entire universe. All because I was inspired by a music video. Okay, the cookie looks pretty good. I'm not going to hold this for very long because it's very hot. But yeah, I'm just going to wait for it to cool off. But speaking of, this is my least favorite part about this shirt. Doesn't matter. Speaking of childhood things, I think I've changed a lot since then. I did something, some people would say brave, some people would say stupid, some people would say naive, but I did something at the end of last year. Basically, I sent something online, but I deleted it after I sent it, so I don't know if it was ever seen or not. But if you would have told the young me, like maybe even when I was in middle school, that I would have done something like that, I would have said, why would you do that? Like, why would you expose yourself like that? But you know, at that point, I'm like, honestly, what do I have to lose? I mean, and it's just like, it was a nice thing that I sent. Is this thing cooled? Yes. Are you cooked? Yes? Yes. Let's move the raw cookie dough away from the baked cookie. So this is enough. Yeah. yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh, it has so much dough. Unfortunately, I'm not talking about money. I'll probably use that money to buy food, so. I like how some people are like, oh, not to me personally, but because I barely talk about this, but some people are like, you don't know what you want. How do you know you want kids one day? And it kind of feels like, hello, like, doesn't it sound like you're projecting your insecurity onto me? Because I don't know what I want. What do you want then? And the person's like, I don't know. See? They're projecting. But I know I don't want kids. Especially, I don't want to give birth. That has no appeal to me at all. And taking care of any living animal, whether it's a human or a dog or a cat, it's a lot of pressure and responsibility. I'm in no position to adopt any animal. But if I did, I would want to be, secure in various places. So I have no problem with people who don't want to have children, people who want to give up their baby for adoption, and someone else could take care of the child better than the parent could. All that matters is the child grows up in a very secure environment. I didn't really have that growing up, so kind of had to learn for myself. So I've said a lot of things already. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to bake the cookies, but I'm going to turn off the camera, save time. Because the cookies, there'll probably be like another hour or so, and I don't want to film that whole time, so. I will see you guys in a while, so.